Whew, y'all, I just saw a video that I feel like y'all need to see. Cause what the hell? What the hell? I coming on it. What the hell? Y'all, is Brooklyn Frost on crack? And if she is on crack, that's her business. But what the hell? Did her boyfriend give it to her? Did y'all even know she had a boyfriend? What? So, here, watch this video.
Out of the back. Put out of the back. He grabbing your back. He grabbing your back. Wow. He gave you a stack. Yeah. He gave you that crack. Yeah. You in the coke house. Yeah. You need rehab. Yeah. You on jail. Yeah. You go. Wow.
One more time, because the lyrics is crazy. And that's really see to analyze what's actually being said, what's actually going on. And let's go.
Put out of the back. Hey. Put out of the back. Put out of the back. He grabbing your back. He grabbing your back. Wow. He gave you a stack. Yeah. He gave you that crack. Yeah. You in the coke house. Yeah. You need rehab. Yeah. You going to jail. Yeah. You go.
Now, we all know that in the past, I'm going to say allegedly, but I've seen it on their clips as far as I can remember, that both DDG and Deshay have admitted to doing crack. Whether they do crack or not, I could not tell you. All I know is what I've heard them say. I've heard them say on more than one occasion that they be on that crack. Now, when Deshay and DDG said it, because DDG has lost a lot of weight, when Deshay and DDG said it, I actually believed them. Because I don't know what it's like to get on crack. I mean, you know, Whitney Houston said crack is whack. But let's see if we can find that Whitney Houston clip. I'm gonna do that in a minute because I don't want to lose this spot. But hold on. Now I don't know who this man is. I don't think I've ever seen him before. But apparently they're cool enough to rap about drugs in a car at nighttime. So it's given that she's on crack. Because one, why you letting a man rap a song like this and think it's cute? Two, she said that's her man in the back. And three, he said he was hitting it from the back. So it's given that that could have been a boyfriend at one time who was maybe a dealer who got her addicted and wants to see her go to jail and strung out in a crack house, which is very sad and very unfortunate because DDG is not in a crack house, I don't think. Deshay is not in a crack house. And Brooklyn doesn't appear to be in a crack house. But that doesn't mean that people don't wish that upon your life. And sadly enough, sometimes the people that we date, the people that we marry, the people that we get in relationships with, whether it's friendship or platonic or more, sometimes they wish upon your downfall. And you don't know it until it's too late. Did this man supply her with crack? Does he do crack? To be honest, the way he was rapping seems like he might be on something. Now, this is all alleged and I don't know. But she said, who's that in the back? Now, you know, Brooklyn keep her relationships on the hush hush, right? Last thing I knew, she was dating a rich dude, but it didn't last. She pull out some crack around him and be like, let's smoke? Because he probably was. Heck no, I'm going to be off the team. This ain't gonna work. I don't know actually why their relationship didn't work, but if she's doing crack in front of him, it probably wouldn't have worked. But this man is acting like he knows for sure she's on crack, so that means she would have had to do some crack in front of him. This is alleged. She may not be on crack. It could be just a song. But it's given that it may not just be just a song. So I don't know. And what if it's not just a song? So we're gonna talk about it. She says the man in the back is her man. He don't say a mother freaking thing. He don't say yay. He don't say nay. He just go into this wild rap about her being on crack, him hitting it from the back, and she in a crack house going to jail. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen instances of Brooklyn where she used to really keep up with her parents, and I've seen instances where now she seems like she don't really care as much. She lets it go a little bit more. And that's okay, because I can't really speak on somebody else's situation. Everybody goes through stuff, and I don't know what people are going through. But just when she was getting on DDG about his looks, they pinned it over to her, and her dress, she said, didn't come. What if she spent all her money on crack and she couldn't afford a dress and it was never gonna come? Or let's say that it didn't come, but the whole point is she had on another dress. That's something that we not used to Brooklyn wearing, and let's see, it has tons of wrinkles on it. It makes her look much older than what she is. That's something that a crackhead probably would do. They probably don't think rationally. They just, let's say she did run out of money. And I've seen instances where it seemed like her hair is a little unkempt. And there's nothing wrong with that because a lot of times I don't want to fix up my head. But in the past, the Brooklyn that I knew in the past, it's like she normally be on point, if that makes sense. So has something declined in the area? And what in the area will make it decline? Are they spilling per tea on me? And I didn't even know. We didn't even know. She had a whole man who was possibly a dealer giving her crack, cocaine, and she strung out. And he thinks she going to jail, or he want her to go to jail. And the way she was like looking, she like he was kind of hitting it from the back because she was like, "This my man," and then she get this look to the back, like, "Yeah, that's me." But then she was like, "Oh, like she may not want everybody to know." And they said it's like 5 months ago. I don't know how prevalent this video is because this comes from a clip. So I don't know how what date this video is. But I feel like it's a little concerning. And then we don't see Brooklyn posting as much. She's not as serious about her music as much. At one point, she did meet with some music executives. I don't know if that's when she got started on the substance or what, or maybe not. I don't know. But I do know the Shay's been acting sporadically as well. He's been with a lot of females. He's been gaining weight, which means he's eating a lot more than normal. He's marrying random people that he doesn't appear to want to be with. He even said he may be having a baby with a E. Kane. Um, Also, DDG messed up a whole relationship with being able to see his family and being with a mermaid because he didn't like that she kissed other men on camera, but she was getting paid millions. I don't know. To me, it's crackhead behavior, but it could be normal. But to me, it's giving crackhead behavior. So one more time.
Cause who that in the back? Hey, who that in the back? Who that in the back? He grabbing your back. Oh. He grabbing your back. Wow. He gave you a stack. Yeah. He gave you that crack. Yeah. You in the coke house. Yeah. You need rehab. Yeah. You going to jail. Okay. Yeah. You go.
Yeah, he definitely Yeah, he definitely giving he cracked out. Cause what the hell?
Wow.
But she says it a couple times. Who's that in the back? Like she drawing attention to him, or she want him to say something. But she looks okay. She looks functioning. But she says again, who's in the back? And then she's like, oh, that's my man. And he doesn't acknowledge it. But then he says, you going to, hold on, we're going to analyze it.
Cause who that in the back? Hey, who that in the back?
That second time, she like, speak up. That's what it was giving, like, speak up. Who that in the back?
Who that in the back?
She put her hand on her head, like, my man, my man, my man.
That's my man. Oh.
She's like, that's my man. And then he said, we you grabbing. So she said, oh. Because she was like trying to go on with that. And he switching the topic. And she listening. Because that's her man.
He grabbing your back.
Allegedly. She having flashbacks. Because that's that look you give when somebody. And he look at the mouths on both of them. They look cracked out on both of them. That's the crack out face, if you ask me.
Wow. He gave you a stack. Yeah.
And she getting hype like, yeah. So he giving her some money.
He gave you that crack. Yeah.
Damn. She said, like she almost had an orgasm there, didn't she? She was having she had like that crack at that spine. Yeah, that's what it was giving. I want him to fix his mouth though.
You in the coke house? Yeah.
She laughing. Somebody said, man, I'm in the coke house. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck you talking about?
You need rehab. Yeah. You going to?
She said no. And he said you need rehab. So she might be in it. Damn.
The jail, yeah. You go.
He said you going to jail. She said okay. Or if you don't get no help, you might be going to jail, girl. I hate to hear that. And who's to say she ain't been to jail because she been off the scene a couple times. But you definitely need a man thinking you going to jail. Leave that relationship expeditiously because he on that bull crap. And you don't want no parts. Y'all, what is it giving? Do you think this is alleged tea or is the girl on crack? And has she been throwing it back to her dope fiend supplier? Let me know. Because if so, that's definitely per T on me. Per T is definitely alleged tea. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of this. Because something ain't adding up. All these folks saying they don't crack. And they still hit throwing it back. Somebody got to be telling the truth. All of them can't be lying. They in the same circle.